Well, hello and welcome to the Walt in PA YouTube channel. My name is Walt. It is, I don't know, about 5 o'clock on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I believe it's the 16th or 17th, maybe even the 19th. I'm really terrible when it comes to dates and days of the week. So we're lucky I know it's a Saturday. Anyway, we're coming through Montgomery County right now. I'm just going out for a short ride. I think I'm going to head over to Berks County. I'm going to roll through one of, or maybe both of the covered bridges that I have near my house because I need to shoot a video bumper for Motoramblings that looks just like this.
Yo, this is Quiet Man from South Philly, PA, and you're watching Walton, PA, repping the Keystone State. Ride safe.
So just the other day, I posted my very first motovlog featuring one of the bumpers that I had recorded for me. I have one from Motoramblings and one from Quiet Man. And the response from that was pretty good. You know, people seemed to like it, thought it was kind of a fun idea. And down in the comments section, Motoramblings mentioned that he would like to get some people to do one for his channel, and I thought, you know what, you do me a favor, I'm gonna do you a favor. That's kind of the way I roll, the way I feel like these motovlogs should work, you know, the community helping one another. So I am happy to do it for him. And since since covered bridges have kind of become my thing, I thought, you know what, it makes sense to maybe roll through the covered bridge, drop a rev bomb, and then, you know, do the intro for Motoramblings. So thought it was kind of a fun idea. One hand washes the other. That whole reciprocating thing is a big deal to me. I love that whole community aspect. It'd be really cool to see it take on. If you're interested in shooting a video bumper for me, by all means, please feel free. The only thing that I ask that you do, just give me a couple of seconds, start and finish, you know, before you start talking and after you talk, and after you finish talking, to allow me to do some transitions and stuff like that. I need extra footage, otherwise it's kind of an awkward cut, a hard cut to you talking immediately, and it just works out a little bit better if I have some extra footage there that I can play with, you know, trim and fade and that sort of thing. And then you can upload that to YouTube as an unlisted video. Send me the link, I'll download it, and I will start using it. And if you'd like me to record one for your channel, by all means, just drop me a line, let me know, and I'll do the same. I'll record one for you and get it to you some way, shape, or form. So anyway, as I mentioned, it is Saturday. Today's actually the day that the Badgers do their live stream. So I'm hoping to get out for about an hour and then head back home so that I can make the live stream. I've been kind of slacking off with them as of late. The last couple of weeks have just been busy, especially on a Friday night. You know, I really like hanging out with the guys from the Dynamic Duo, but man, a 9 p.m. start is rough when you get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So usually by the time 8:30 rolls around, my eyelids are getting really heavy, and I gotta start thinking about getting the kids to bed, and it just becomes difficult. So I've missed the last two. I feel really guilty about it because they seem like good topics that they were discussing. And then the Badgers, I think I missed last week's, or I only caught a part of last week's. Again, just busy on a Saturday. And I definitely missed the fireside chat with the boys last week. So I'm kind of jonesing for a live stream. I'm pretty excited about the fireside chat this week because they've got the shout out king on, Mr. G 1965. And most of his videos are pretty short, you know, within you know, like the 5-6 minute range. Sometimes they're even shorter than that. And I'm really looking forward to seeing him talk for about an hour, because he's a really entertaining guy in those short bursts. So I'm looking forward to seeing him well, just talk for a long period of time. So it should be a lot of fun, and I'm sure he's going to share a lot of great stories. He's a channel that I really enjoy supporting. He gets around and he supports, well, pretty much everyone. They don't call him the shout out king for no reason. He does a shout out in every video. He does his videos in front of a wall which has names all over it from people that have supported him. It's really cool. So I like to support him any way I can. Anytime he posts a new video, I make sure to watch it in full, and most of the time I also leave a comment. Pretty much, I think you know what? I don't know that I've ever since I started watching them, I don't think I've ever missed watching and commenting. I kind of make it a point to do that for certain channels that I follow. They're just really good people, and they, at heart, they really have a solid, kind of like a community foundation where, you know, they're happy to support you, and they never ask anything in return. And those are the kind of people that I really like. You know, it's you know, they're the type of people that create a following for themselves, and then we continue to support them because we want to, not because they ask us to. And I think that's great. So in today's motovlog, I'm kind of flying blind. Everything that I wanted to say, I've already said. So now we're kind of going off the cuff in uncharted territory. Usually I don't script these things out, but I do have a general idea of what I want to say in a given video. So when I leave the house, I know that, you know, I want to talk about this channel, or I want to talk about this subject, and I've got some, I don't know, an outline in my brain, and that's about as far as it goes. And then I just turn the camera on and I start talking, and we wind up wherever we wind up. I guess since we don't really have a topic in mind, I guess we can just freeform it here. I'll tell you a little bit about some of the stuff that I've been doing lately. So the other day I watched one of Chip Seal's videos, and it was a shout out video, and they're always fun to watch. Not just Chip Seal's video, but shout out videos in general, because it's a great way to be exposed to brand new channels. And that's how I find a lot of the new motovloggers that I subscribe to. It's kind of by word of mouth. It's not very common that I stumble onto a new channel, you know, based on a YouTube algorithm recommendation, or finding someone new in the comment section of a video that I watch and comment in. Usually it's by motovloggers saying, hey, this is a good person, check them out, you won't be disappointed. And 9 times out of 10 I'm not disappointed. So anyway, I watched Chip Seal's video, and he did a shout out for Moto Giant. That's a channel I've never heard of before, and Chip was giving him high praise. So I thought, you know, I definitely need to give this guy a try. He sounds like he produces great content. Chip's really happy with him, so I want to check him out. So I hop over to his channel. I watched the very first video, and I didn't know what to do. See, my first experience with him, he's currently in so first impressions have been happening as he's on vacation. So he's out riding around Sturgis a couple of weeks after the rally, and the first video that I saw, I think he was at Needles. Anyway, it's a very short video, and he starts talking about how he couldn't believe that this thing actually existed, because the way it was described to him was like a spiral staircase of wooden bridges. And, you know, he's talking about how, like, the description didn't do it justice, and he couldn't believe such a thing could possibly exist. And I'm looking at him filming this thing, and I don't know if I believe him, you know? It's like, he's absolutely right. He's showing it to me right now, and it almost looks like a theme park, like something you would see at a theme park. And I'm like wondering, am I going to be, if I comment and say that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen, I'd love to ride it. You know, am I falling into a trap because there weren't any other comments at the time? So I was like paranoid because I didn't want to, you know, I didn't know if I was like, if it was a running joke or if it wasn't serious. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know what to do, so I wound up not leaving a comment on that video just because I didn't want to look like an idiot if it turned out that I was wrong. And then I watched a couple more of his videos. The very second video that I saw from him was basically he's sitting in a camp chair outside of his campsite because he's camping a long way, and he's talking about all the problems that he's facing and how his videos aren't, the quality of his videos aren't what he expects them to be or isn't what he wants. So he's apologizing for the video quality. He's explaining he's got microphone problems and a number of other issues. And again, that was another weird video. Like, hey, new here. Sorry to hear about your problems. Good stuff. You know, so there was another video I didn't want to comment on because, you know, it's like when you're a kid and you watch the girls in the playground and they're playing double dutch, you know, jump rope with two ropes, and you got that one kid that just keeps leaning back and forth, waiting for the time to jump in, but don't know when, and they just keep going and going and going, and they can't commit, they can't jump in. That's exactly how I felt with Moto Giant's videos. I didn't know where to jump in. I still don't know where to jump in. So I'm waiting for some of his longer feature-length stuff to come out. And based on what I've seen so far, the really short clips and stuff, the content is really good. He's really genuine. I don't know how else to say it. He just seems like a genuine guy that is out there enjoying himself and looks to produce high-quality content. So I'm pretty eager to see the video content that he feels is up to par with his standards. Because again, you know, I like the realness of the videos that he's published so far, and they've just been very simple on his phone. So if you haven't checked out Moto Giant, you should definitely do so. Hey there, Walt here from Walt in PA, coming to you from beautiful southeast Pennsylvania, and you're watching Motoramblings. Hey there, Walt from Walt in PA here, coming to you from southeast Pennsylvania, and you're watching Motoramblings. Hey there, Walt here from Walt in PA, coming to you from the back roads of southeast Pennsylvania, and you're watching Motoramblings. Those people must think I'm crazy. We're gonna do that one more time, just to make sure I got it right. Hey there, Walt here from Walt in PA, coming at you from the back roads of southeast Pennsylvania, and you're watching Motoramblings. Just trust it. Lean and trust. Recorded 3 so far. I should come out of the corn. How funny would that be? Oh man, that would be awesome. Hey there, Walt here from Walt in PA, coming to you from the back roads of southeast Pennsylvania, and you're watching Motoramblings. Alright, so we did like 4. One of those should be good.